because you don't want to create a group that is continually codependent. You want them to reintegrate into their lives, or not reintegrate, but just take what they've learned. Well, see, I don't have the right word for they've been freed, right? In a sense, you know, have some freedom and experience that in their life. It's funny, like, of all places for you to land, Kirkland, like, talk about high rate of addictions. I think I'm ready to give my testimony.
Oh, yeah.
I think is that okay?
Yeah.
Right on. I'm going to begin from the beginning. First of all, Scott meets and engages the kids. And I mean the kids like the entire school population, staff, students, they're all there. It's a whole group encounter. And as that process unfolds, and Scott starts to more or less describe and explain his experience, his testimony, if you will, his process, as he starts to do that, and he then moves into the opportunity that he is offering the kids, he's doing it in a way that is very much authentic and real way. It's something. It's a message from his heart, unencumbered with a bunch of dialogue that kids don't understand. It's something that's accessible. It's something that for the students, they encounter a lot of adults, and we have our own ways of framing things, of expressing things through dialogue, but it's what Scott will do is speak just in a very real way about his experience. It's genuine in that sense that this is Scott, this is his experience, this is the opportunity that he is not forcing you into, but rather offering. What's interesting is within that process, which is completely student choice, right? It's something that's it's not imposed in any way. So these kids, this group that I had, as diverse as they were, the program helps to structure a dialogue that is free and healthy, so that, you know, it's understood that you're not there to bring judgment on one another or whatever it is. You're there to see each other experience some positive change. So we did see some positive change. We saw some good things happen. Day of celebration, vast majority of kids had experienced things that they wanted to celebrate, and they should celebrate, right? So that for them was very encouraging, and you know, I think for us it was positive to see, you know, as a staff, some shifts, some good things happen. And I mean, I think for the kids, it's something that they can then carry into their own context. So they've experienced this, they've learned it, they've walked it, they've celebrated it, they've acknowledged it, and now they can go and be a part of living their life within their context. You know, being themselves. And it looks different for all of them, but for some of them, I know they appreciated the opportunity. Well, for some of them, the vast majority, I would say. I mean, you can say we're going to have you can call it, we're going to have a group on this, whether it's grief or whatever it is, whatever kind of group it is, a self-harm group, I'm not sure, whatever it is, and you can call it, you can announce it, you can all those pieces, but the benefit for us as a school, benefit for me, was having someone who would come and weed for us, those who are most committed.